Let's take a look at Internet Computer ICP. This is the daily chart for ICP. The date that I have is to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on October the 5th. ICP definitely had some really rough time this year. After traded as high as 630 around the first week in May. After that, the price retraced, dropped all the way down to about 26, swing back up, ran all the way to 86, dropped down to about 39.6, found bottom, started to rebound. So far today, Internet Computer is up about 13%, trading at 55.5 on very strong value. So it looks like Internet Computer is beginning to make this reversal in price. Let's take a look at ICP on a 1-hour chart. After ICP ran up to about 87, the price then retraced. When it retraced, it was creating this higher low and lower low. So essentially, ICP was forming this falling wedge. And the price has been staying within this falling wedge as it was retracing. And near the end of September, ICP broke out of the resistance of this falling wedge, ran to 52.5, in which it tested the prior high, get rejected. The price retraced, more like in consolidation. And if we look at the price pattern, ICP was forming this little cup and handle. And today, the price broke out on very strong volume. The target would take ICP to about 62, where it will also retest this prior high, because this has been a very strong resistance for ICP. If we look at this, ICP tried 3 times and it all get rejected. So there's a very strong probability that once ICP hit the target price at around 62, it would likely get rejected. And the price could retest the support of this upward trend line. On average, the retracement from this high to the bottom would be roughly between the 38 to 50%. Given the fact this upward trend line intersect at 54, I believe there's a high probability that ICP would retrace to about the 54, where it would likely consolidate and at the same time form another nice cup and handle and bounce up. This time it should be able to cross over and reach our target price of 87, which is also the starting point of where the falling wedge was formed. Switch back to the daily chart. The chart is looking better. We had this crossover where the 10-day dropped below the 50-day. That was the bearish signal. And then we saw the price drop to about 60 bucks all the way down to about 39. But since then, the 10 days have shifted and changed direction and look like it is moving upward. And the 50 days also changed direction as well, and it is trending downward. So it is within the next few days where we would see the 10 days cross over and then lead the 50-day again, and that would be a very bullish sign. Volume is definitely picking up. Momentum is very strong. So in the near term, ICP would likely run up and test the 61.5. Like I said before, I don't expect ICP to be able to cross over. Rather, it will get rejected and the price would likely retest this upward trend line at around 54. ICP would then consolidate and then run up and reach our target price of 87. This is also at the same spot where it started, forming this falling wedge. So in the short term, ICP is definitely looking good. It found bottom at 39.6 and is in the process of reverse direction that will eventually take it all the way to $87. We'll revisit ICP again once it runs up and retest the 61.5. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at Vietmaxim, because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.